Oh, she's a little cold. She is a little cold. Hey, look, I've been here. It says 57%. They need to stop adding regions. Can't get this person everywhere. I should do a forlorn tour and grab as many cattails as I can. She, of course, is fairly well fed. She's got a fair bit of water on her. She's ready for a tour. This is Pepper. She's heading to the old Broken Railroad region. She's already been there and gotten a lot of things out of there. But for some reason, I was watching somebody play, and they went up to the hunting lodge, and wouldn't you know it, I noticed there's a lot of cloth kicking around in that hunting lodge. The bow out to give me half a chance if I run into something up here. Might as well run blindly at it too while I'm doing it. No wolves? Any wolves? I've been back in here to grab cattails. I don't believe that there are cattails growing in that area. But, might as well take a peek. Is that cattails? Yeah, it is. Okay, well, we'll grab a couple. This away. So she's been doing this for a while. The reason I thought I'd bring you on board the run to Broken Railroad is I think during this time she's going to make her 400 days, guys. 400 days of interloper. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. I've got a whole list of enemies, but I wouldn't wish this lifestyle on anyone. You know, if it's their choice to live like a hermit in the woods, that's their choice. But the thing is, the world around them is actually still continuing. So there's still people out there. So if they need to get to a hospital or anything like that, well, I mean, it's hard as a hermit to get to the woods or from the woods to the hospital, but you know, there is, even if you're away from the support network, a support network available generally. We live in a society, right? So, but yeah, this person here didn't volunteer for this, which is what makes it such an awful world to live in. Now, let's see. It's really, really bright and windy. Yep, I'm just going to creep up on that stick like it's going to jump out of the way. What do we have down here for leftover cattails? See, Pepper's kind of getting to the point where she's running out of the food that just kind of grows into the ground. And so, you know, you got to go a little bit further out of your normal comfort zone to find your cattails and such. Because I know this is a wolf area and a potential bear area. This is, you know, well, this is somebody else's neighborhood, right? So she's gonna make 400 days. So I'm heading to Broken Railroad because I want to go to the hunting lodge because there's a darn heap of cloth in that region, actually. I want to grab all the cloth I can out of Broken Railroad. And now that I have the well-fed bonus and I can get an extra 5 kilograms of cloth, that's an extra 50 pieces of cloth. But now eating's a little more important because, well, it enables me to carry all the extra cloth. So I am on just the hunt for pretty much everything I'd get my hands on to stuff in the face. Ooh, more cattails. So I can tell she's never been back here, because this survivor is so old that my whole save some for later doctrine, where I like come up to cattails and I'll pick 3 out of 5 and leave some for later if I'm hungry again. Yeah, that didn't exist back then. So I'm just going to go around with the idea that I'm going to harvest everything I come across, because that's what she's up to. So I can't count really on... When I came through this way, I was hoping I hadn't come through this way before. Because she's been eating everything she's come across so far. But then again, back, a year ago when I started Pepper here, she didn't, she didn't do things like go back to this cave and see what's in here. That was not a thing she liked to do. Explore. Look at that warmth just kicking in. Alright, well, it's time for a little nap. What we should do, crouch. I don't know if that helps you not get detected, but I'd like to believe in that. There we go. So I'm doing okay. I managed to scrounge up 18 cattails. And I'm still not starving yet, so that's good. I will be using the... I will be using the cattails to get through what I need to get through. Now I just heard a little bit of a, some singing wolves. I was just saying to somebody about how it's not the... It's the ones that don't feel like singing that get you. Fog and forlorn muskeg. Not my favorite condition. I like that they have turned up the wolf howling, so they do it a little more often. I really like the fogginess, I'll tell you that. But yeah, I've pulled well over 100 cattails out of this zone. Forlorn muskeg's good for ground food. Now, Pepper's never found the... Oh, man. And this is exactly where I want to be in the fog. If that was a wolf, I would be it'd be a little late to sneak up on him. And how cold am I getting? Let's crouch down here for a second and check that. -3. Not too bad. She does have the cold fusion. She is that old. But yeah, let's check the journal here. 398 is where she's at. So, a nice stressful walk through a swamp in the fog with wolves howling. That's exactly how you want to end an interloper. Because the game will do that for you. Now, I don't care if I miss Hat Creek. I'm hoping I don't. Is this Hat Creek? I think it is. Okay. I was going to say, like, because I'm going to go in here real quick to kind of wait out this fog. Because I don't want to die. Is this Hat Creek? I hope so. Or I'm lost. One of the two. Hey, look, a stick. Oh no, this is the creek. I say with about as much conviction as I can. I'm going up. Yeah. Hopefully the wolf that's normally by the tower hasn't wandered over this way. Hat Creek. That's one thing that's nice about the game, is every once in a while it throws you a bone, you know? It's like, here you this is the area you're in, kid. Sorry for that excitement about me running around in the fog. It's not what I'm looking for either. I do want to continue to press on, though. So when I camp out in this cave, she can sleep in an indoor cave. So there's still that deer carcass up there after 400 days. Still go up there and get something to eat. Who knows, I might even do that and spend the night here. Look at this. Now either I missed this by accident, or I missed that because the wolf was too close, or I was just afraid of going over there and triggering that wolf. So nothing extreme on this one. You know? No special wacky challenge. She's just an interloper, and soft at that too. You know, she's not. She's got some feats going for her. Well, maybe not sleep right away. Let's snag a drink. So yeah, she's managed to grab 25 cattails just on the way through to this point. So that's pretty good. Yeah, right. The fog has lifted, and it feels like -6, which is okay. I'm just gonna take that as oh wow, that's pretty. I'm gonna take that as traveling weather. We're just gonna get on out of here. You know, make like a tree and get out of here. Because we've got a little bit of time before it's completely dark. She's walking a little slow, and I don't understand why. Unless, of course, my game's just bugging out. Because we've got plenty of room. Oh yeah, that is it. I am dropping frames. Yeah. Sorry. Might skip a little bit of this walking then. I think that I just spotted a wolf, actually. Yeah, there he is. Trying to draw him out onto this side, but I don't think he's, I think he's too far away. Now, how cold am I getting? Yeah. Ah. Where is this clown? He's off to my left, I guess. Oh. Guess I need to be a little more serious because I have no idea where this guy is. I don't think he's hunting me, or else we'd already have some issues. Whatever he was hunting, I didn't hear a rabbit squeal or a deer. So, for all I know, he's in angry wolf mode, but with no clear target. What would he have been? He would have been deer. If he was hunting something over here, he would have been going after a deer. Turn up my ears here a bit. Do I hear a wolf eating a... This is lame and slow. Come on, let's go. Did he kill anything? Okay. So there's the wolf eating that thing. No, no. Yeah, I don't want him coming up on me later, so we're just gonna just drop him. Now, this other deer that took off this way.
Dark out here. Trying to look for shelter.
Yeah, let's look for shelter, shall we, behind this deer. Stick to him. Huh. Lots of the singing going on. And there's a lot of wolves around me. And the thing that gets me is, man, I was just through here. I don't know if it's just me, but I'm having difficulty seeing a darn thing. And all these stumps are really not helping my paranoia. It's not like it's like, oh, it's just some stumps. Alright, well, let's... You're still alive. Well, good for you, man. Let's go. You can take the inside. I'll just kind of tuck in against this wall here and see what happens, right? Yeah, you go tell him. So yeah, I've never found the snow shelter in here. It'd be long gone. Like, not gone. But it'd be long of no use. Well, that was interesting. All that nothing going on out there. Yeah, let's do that. What I'm really hoping for is not an aurora. Well, maybe an aurora with the streetlights. I could get through, or the, I guess the, just their lampposts. There is no street. Have I started a fire here in desperation yet? Anywhere? Because this looks like a good spot. Let's do this spot here. I don't have a ton of matches, but I got the good fire starting, so. I don't have a ton of matches on me. That's kind of where I'm going with that. Perfect, yes. Two-hour fire going. We'll holster this. Check the old inventory. Very cold. So cold you can just drop it on its side. Oh, really? How unfortunate. Good stuff. Ah, finish it. Treat yourself. With no treatment. With a treatment that doesn't do anything. What else can I... What else can I do that'll take a couple of minutes? Feels like 4 degrees. Wait, let's check that hypothermia risk. Oh yeah, it's going down. So I'm warming up fairly quickly over here.
Say I hate being cold. You do.
Actually, it's come up once or twice. You've mentioned it. Well, this is nice. No aurora. Doesn't mean it's going to be easy for me to see out there. But I got to get to the maintenance shed. Do I sleep on the ground like a crazy person in Broken Railroad? Because seriously, you'd have to be a little bit unhinged to just be like, yep, I'm going to lay down right here. See, problems are starting right away. The fire's gone out. It's down to some embers. Oh no, I'm not drinking. Oh well, whatever. Let's get out of here. She's warmed up, I suppose. And she's gotten a little bit of rest, and the air has kind of cleared up a bit. Which, winter time in Canada, clear air usually means very cold. Hello, dear. Where are you going? All right, well. You might want to change directions. Here, I'm going to give you a shove. No, I guess not. You're the ghost deer. That's kind of spooky. Sometimes there's a wolf in here, which will be unfortunate for both me and the wolf.
Oh, sure, I'm getting cold.
Well, I bet you are getting cold. What do we got over here? I figured we'd already had a conversation, you and I. Ooh, good thing I didn't start harvesting that fur limb. Like that. No, stop. I appreciate the lumberjackiness, but... Okay, so don't, I don't know. It's all to your discretion, right? Like, a lot of people are like, well, once they've got a character or survivor to a couple hundred days, the last thing they want to do is run them through Forlorn and Broken Railroad. But I mean, really. It's all dangerous. Very dangerous. All of it. You know, you can get a little more set up in your, you know, in your locations and stuff, and you can end up with some. Where's the way here? Oh, I think it's over here. You can get a little bit more set up, you know, get a big, huge stash of food on the go and stuff like that. If you want to survive, anyway. There we go. And then, you know, this way you're going fishing, and the fish never attack, you know, But I just, you know, I've got the bear. Alright, what's going on here? Get back up over here. There we are. There we go. Alright, well, I'm hoping if the wolf is here that he's right here. Not right there, but kind of just in front of me here. So I'm going to come up to this little, because he could be just right in front of me here, and I don't want to, spook him. Or let him know I'm here. Well, it doesn't seem like he's right in front of me. I don't know. Looks pretty safe. I'm keeping that in mind. I should get some more. Whoa, what's going on here? Some floating sticks. Well, floating limbs, all that. Pretty altogether neat. Now I've got to keep an eye out for more rocks. So yeah, my next move here in a little bit is going to be some Dead Man's Challenge. Going to give that another whirl. I just wanted to show you guys Pepper getting to 400 days. Or at least, I just wanted to show you me trying to get Pepper to 400 days. Well, this might get serious, so. Jeepers. Story mode really did a number on this place. You know, this is total wolf territory up here. This is someplace I should be actually watching for the little buggers instead of running into it like a madman. I am holding a flare gun, so you do get a really inflated sense of security in a situation like that. But with my tiredness and my condition at what it is, definitely do not want to get into the old hatchet fight. Which, I mean, really, you're bound to win because you're the one with a hatchet, but you don't always win those, you know? Now there won't be any food left here for her or anything like that because, well, she would have eaten it all. Oh. Well, you're insanely lucky, actually, that you got in here. Did they add anything new? No, actually. I've been through here since the update. Look at that. Right there, there's some cloth. It's on a metal chair, but there's cloth. They hate the light. But that guy loved the stencils. Alright, well, let's get inside. There's not an Aurora going, so she won't just die instantly. But yeah, I noticed on somebody else's... yeah, you don't want to walk through there during the Aurora. Somebody else's playthrough. Just wandering around doing stuff, and then I'm looking at their surroundings, and I'm like, there's cloth everywhere. Now, I was wondering, they threw the new forge in, but I was wondering if they were going to throw new, shoot a girl some coal. Oh, don't you worry about food. You have plenty of that. All I can think about is cloth and how... Well, I think I removed most of the cloth from here. But you can wipe out these chairs to get extra cloth. Kind of labor intensive, all in all. But yeah, so I'm here in the old broken railroad. So, chair gets you a piece of cloth and some metal. This is a couple of pieces of cloth and some metal. That must be a smaller, crappier chair. There's some lantern fuel that I never even bothered to pick up. That's how things kind of went in this place. I have been up over there to get the other stem and the other sharpening stone. Yeah, look at this. 2 cloth, bunch of metal, another cloth. You know, you're wiping out your saw for very little gain. On the cloth side, anyway. Tons of scrap metal. Can't even read that book. All right. I'm also wondering if I left myself any food. Last time I was in, I may have done that. No, it just looks like I left myself some water. Easy? Yes. All right. Well then. Pry bar. Oh, don't put that on the clipboard. All right. So. It's the hunting lodge that has the cloth that I'm really interested in. But I do want to completely wipe this place out of all cloth. Just get it all. So yeah, next time Dead Man's Challenge. Tried an interloper a couple of times there, it just didn't work. And about that, totally agree that running across that log probably would have been more helpful than running back to a cave where I knew I had nothing. And the way I did all that and the way I shorted myself on fuel was just... blech. Some awful gameplay. Just wanted to read the fine print on that water and make sure I wasn't poisoning myself. See how much more sleep we can get. Let's see what it says. $3.99, guys. Let's head on up to the hunting lodge. He's fully rested. Just gonna take a quick peek around, make sure there's no cloth, just yeah, the hanging cloth is fun to find. This is a two-clother? No, just a single one. I guess because it doesn't have the back on the chair. Yeah, so I might, if I can find that, if I find a whatchamacallit there, toolbox. You'd think you'd find one in here, but I don't think I have. But if I find a toolbox up in the old, hunting lodge there, it's going to come back down with me. And that will wipe out all the metal furniture that's got cloth attached to it, because I'll be able to fix up my my hacksaw. Didn't do that off camera because I do most of my work with Pepper off camera. I don't. Most of my stuff I do with this Survivor is just me messing around on nice, easy interloper, you know? Where I've got my cold fusion and my calories are short, right? So it's 68 calories per hour when you're sleeping as opposed to 75. Well, eventually that works out to a couple thousand calories. All right, who's coming to kill me? Come on. There's usually somebody's on guard back here. Well, there's that guy. But hardly ever is it the one you're looking at. Yeah, that's right. I always get into it with wolves down here, so sometimes the cattails are a little... Sometimes I manage to pick them over, and sometimes I can't, you know? Speaking of rocks... One thing I love about this game too is if I just sat there, he would literally just disappear from view. So if I was looking away and then came back, and this little 1 foot hump of land obscures my view enough that I lose a wolf. And then could end up getting killed by him. It's pretty amazing. Okay, well he is not... He's not cooperating in the slightest. There you go. Is there somebody over here? Look at that, there's cattails right there too. I've never been over here? Pepper.
Ah, starving.
you said you were starving. We'll grab you some more, these tasty, tasty starch balls here. Now, Pepper's been down to the ravine, she just hasn't been over to the hunter's blind, which I find really strange. I think we got a guy who doesn't want to sing. Right over here. Oops. Sorry for the wacky angle. Well, like I said, the random noises and stuff that you get do not help with my paranoia. I just, woo. But yeah, I think I could have made that outer loper work a little bit better if I'd been a little bit more diligent with my fuel. That is the key. Bedroll, of course, is important. Look at all this food. What a silly thing to do. There's a lot of, it's probably, it all has something to do with wolves or me not wanting to get her killed. Which, I mean, I still don't want to get her killed. I just... I just know she's tough, that's all. There's that bridge over there, I think. See that? I don't know. We changed the textures a bit, so bridge over there doesn't like pop like it normally does. Well, she's keeping up on the cattails at least, and her weight's doing okay. She's good for this harvesting run. But yeah, that bridge is a lot of fun. There's some saplings back in that area. I don't know if you can even see that. I could barely see it, and I know with my YouTube rendering, it's not very good.
Starting to feel numb.
Ah, it is me he's interested in. Yeah. Anyway, something I gotta hunt later when I'm warmed up a little bit more here. Yeah, we'll work on those guys in a bit.
I'm gonna die if I don't warm up.
Hey, it's saplings and bottles of water and planks, and look at all this cloth. Like, look at it all. Excuse me. You know, we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Oh, geez. This just keeps going on. 12, 14, 18, 20 pieces of cloth, 24 pieces of cloth. And that's just on this floor. Right now. There's like probably pillows laying around I can wipe out. Probably little pieces of well, I hope there's a toolbox here, because then I can come out of this place with a whole bunch. I mean, there's not always a toolbox here, but sometimes there is. A cardboard box, that's special. It's not special. Well, yeah, so can I tear that down? No. Oh, you can't sleep on this anymore. That's too bad. I always thought that was funny. Sleep on those mattresses. Just gonna tuck on in there. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of cloth here. 24 pieces of cloth. On the main floor to be exact. What's in here? Oh, some leather. I'm like, what's in here? Like, you'll know, right? And it's like, yeah. Oh, I remember when you were not recording and you put things in that tin. What are you asking me for? All right. So she's already tired. Is that why the place went for so cheap? Looks like there's a bit of a gap here in the ceiling. Yeah, you shouldn't be able to see outside. It's some shoddy construction. But yeah, another few pieces of cloth in here. Possible, no possible pillows later, yeah. Yeah, maybe some possible pillows, who knows. But if I can come out of here with 30 or 40 pieces of cloth, that'll be pretty darn delightful, I think. I'll like that. So. Just recheck on everything, because you never know. Yeah, there's the rope. Gotta go out and fight that bear anyway. There's a bear down below, and I might as well kill him while I'm in town. I was really hoping for my toolbox, but I'm wondering if I snagged it and took it all the way back. Hey, look, a book about kitchen cooking stuff. Can't do much with that. Yeah, but with all the cloth that was just in here, I was like, there's got to be at least 30 pieces of cloth. And we'll do a head count on our way out of how much cloth I got from this location. Oh, yeah. Is that new? I think it's new. So this was really just a nothing episode of me just kind of journeying across Broken Railroad and Forlorn Muskeg, of course, looking for mostly. I mean, I found cattails, but it's cloth. That's why I'm here. So I imagine I'll kill those wolves, and eat them, and maybe kill that moose. Because I have cold fusion, I might go for the moose hide cloak. Shouldn't have canceled the water drinking, but there we go, fully rested. No, you can totally light that. And a Mackinac jacket to boot. Yeah, pieces of cloth just hanging there. Man, these people were rich. Only they had some sort of bear spear. Man, that is one cool rack. Yeah, it is. Well, there she is, day 400. This is my longest lived survivor. She hasn't explored as much of the map as my the most explory interloper. But in her defense, they've added 2 zones since she started, so you know, it's a big area. Yeah, thank you very much for watching Paprika to day 400. We'll see you next time on my Dead Man's Challenge. Man, I'm gonna tear down some serious cloth. All right. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.